Interior painting must be the no. One home improvement activity everyone has to paint a room sometime. Self-cleaning paintbrushes. Just hang your brush in a jar of solvent, water for latex paint, and mineral spirits or paint thinner for oil-based. Using a clamp, suspend the brush in the jar with the bristles fully submerged almost to the ferrule, but not touching the bottom of the jar. The finish will slide off the bristles and settle on the bottom of the jar. If you're using paint thinner, mineral spirits, set the jar outside to keep fumes out of your house. Be sure it's away from children, pets. After a day or two, remove the brush and give it a thorough rinse in clean solvent. Patch, prime. Patch, prime. You've done a great job of patching and smoothing over all those pesky cracks, holes and dimples in your walls and ceiling, and you've rolled on the primer. So does that mean you're ready for the top coat? Not so fast. Take a closer look at the surfaces with a portable work light. Chances are, you still have small imperfections you'll want to touch up with spackling or joint compound. Better to take care of these now because they'll really stand out after the final coat of paint goes on. Make your own stir sticks. Forgot to grab stir sticks at the store when you picked up the paint. If you have a bandsaw and a hunk of tux fur, you can make your own. Take a 2-foot long tux fur and draw a perpendicular line in the middle. Next, rip several 3/16 in thick strips on the bandsaw up to the pencil line. Then, to release the stir sticks, chop the tux fur at the pencil line. Baby wipes for small messes. I always have a package of baby wipes handy whenever I paint a room. They're great for wiping up small drips before I accidentally walk through them and track paint all over the house. It beats keeping a bucket of water and rags around any day. Touch-up paint bottle. When there's only a little bit of latex paint left in the can and I wanted to save it for touch-ups, I put a half dozen marbles in an empty water bottle and pour in the leftover paint. When I'm ready to do a touch-up, I shake the bottle and the marbles mix the paint. A roll of tape with a rag draped over it helps hold the bottle steady while I pour the paint into it. Just be sure to use a funnel or you'll have a mess on your hands. Shelter baseboards from splatter. When you're rolling paint onto walls or ceilings, a fine mist of paint settles on unprotected trim. For baseboards, forget about covering them completely. Just cover the top of each one with a shelter made from painter's tape. A single overhanging strip of 1/2 in or 2 in tape catches roller splatters just like the roof overhang on a house keeps rain off the siding. Tape doesn't stick to dusty surfaces very well, so be sure to vacuum or wipe down your baseboards before masking. Take photos of paint and lids. Have you ever thrown away a paint can and later wish you hadn't because you couldn't remember the name of the color you painted the bedroom? Paint can lids usually have labels with color information printed on them. Take photos of your paint can lids, print them, and tuck them away for future reference. Splurge on self-sealing tape. With regular painter's tape, you run the risk of paint bleed. Paint creeps underneath the tape, leaving a ragged line where a wall meets trim or another wall or ceiling. We like self-sealing tapes like frog tape and Scotch Blue Edge Lock tape because they're specially designed to prevent paint bleed, giving you crisp, straight lines. They cost a lot more than regular masking painter's tape, but they're worth it. We are going to end this video right away. If you have any query or information to share, please leave a comment. Thanks for watching.